Searching for the road to the way back. We don't know our father's going way back. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. We the chosen people, you say no way. Your enemies been teaching you the wrong way. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. It's the simple things in life, like learning again. It's the simple things in life, like finding where it all began. Do you know your history? History. Yeah. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Do you know your history? History. Yeah. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? History, history. Now we going back. He done on my back for sure when I let the truth go.
Shalom, shalom. We are back. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah.
This is when we do the announcements. A round of applause. That's the announcements. Round of applause. I'm still tired. I'm still here from last night. But all praise to the Most High. I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's Sabbath class. I touched on Christmas. I wasn't able to go anywhere I wanted to because of the time constraint, but I can touch on some of the things I didn't touch on in the class today. As I said, I would do that. So I want to open up real quick with the image of the black and Western art. This is volume 3, part 2. I actually managed to get volume 2 was hard to get. Part 2 was hard to get, I believe, or part 1. With the black man on the cover. I found that joint on eBay, man. I'll praise the Lord. I bought that my damn self, man. I needed it. I had to have it. Because Bishop always used it all the time, and I could never find it. And I finally found it. So I got that thing coming in the mail. I can't wait. Somebody also had messaged me in the comments about having an old dictionary for me. Mm-hmm. They want to find a way to get it to us.
We can email us.
Yeah, they can email us. Yeah, email us.
IOC.philadelphia.israelunite.org.
No, they have the dictionary.
They have the dictionary.
Yeah. No, so they could. We don't want to discuss it.
Yeah, the information can be discussed over the email.
Yeah.
How they want to go about sending it. We can send them an address to send it to. Mm-hmm. But I believe somebody had reached out to us. They have an old dictionary. It says heavy. It's an old 1956. Oh, you saw it too. Yeah. 1956 dictionary. So all praise to the Most High. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. You said they're a fan of the show, so all praises. You guys out there looking out for us. We appreciate it. It will be utilized. If you find anything inside of it that you want us to look into, let us know. Just put bookmarks in it, and we'll look into it. So let's jump into it. This is the image of the black and Western art. This is volume 3, part 2. This is a multi-volume book by Lewis Gates Jr. and some racist white dude named David Beinman.
Hey,
Lewis Gates is always taking a nap when this guy says racist things in the book. I think he's taking a nap while he's on fentanyl or something. Yeah.
But Henry Louis Gates, I think he an Edomite too. I seen his father. He an Edomite as well.
Oh, okay.
His mother is Jake.
Oh, he's a terror. Okay.
Mother is Jake. So this Henry Louis Gates Jr. He also do the series called Finding Your Roots.
Yep.
So that's the same. That's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, him right
he's a
here.
terror.
Yep.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Okay.
Whatever. Either or. So let's just jump into it. Give me the I want page 40. Matter of fact, I want the images again of the Netherlands. The Netherlands with the Sinterklaas celebration. And this, what's ironic is that this actually ties into my class because remember, I'm going into the history of how we got conquered. I touched on it last week. So it relates. So right here is the winter celebration of our defeat, the winter celebration of us being conquered, and the reversal of roles. This guy here is them posing as Saint Nicholas. Now, the Saint Nicholas, I showed you guys Saint Nicholas. And he doesn't look anything like this. He's a black man. He was a black man from Turkey, just like Paul, actually. From Turkey, and he was a Greek, a black Greek, okay, like the Greeks that Paul wrote to throughout all his letters and epistles. And he is whom the so-called white man professes to have this man right here modeled after. Now, real quick, I want you to do me a favor. Take a look at this. Take a look at his cane here. See his cane? How it's curled up, that golden cane. Now I want you to type in real quick, Google, type in Pope Nicholas V images. I want to show you something. You're not going to find an image of St. Nicholas, the black man, the black St. Nicholas with the staff here. But I did find something a bit odd. I could be wrong. It could be Google magic. It could be, you never know. But I just found it ironic. Right there in the bottom. Right there. Yep. That guy right there. Not that one. No, not that one. Move it. Go up. Right there. Go down. Right there. Him. Click that. Now this is an image. You see his staff he got in his hand? Mm-hmm. It's the same exact curled staff, the same exact hat. Now go out and see who this is. Who this is supposed to be? This is Getty Images. Let's see who this is supposed to be. Yeah. The Steven Jim $75 for this? Who is it? Read that.
Saint Nicholas the First, 825 to 867, known as Saint Nicholas the Great, was Pope from 858 to 867.
So this is Saint Nicholas the First. The Saint Nicholas the Fifth, this is his great-great-grandfather, if I'm not mistaken. This is his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Saint Nicholas, Pope Saint Nicholas, I could be wrong. But Saint Nicholas the First. Matter of fact, let's look into it real fast. Type in Saint Nicholas go up. Highlight that. The whole thing just from 856 and see if he is the grandfather of Pope Nicholas V. I'll fact check myself rather than say it. I believe it probably is the same. He looks like him. No, I said Google to see if he is his grandfather. Type in grandfather of the fifth. Grandfather of Pope Nicholas V. Because he has the same exact staff. Some of y'all asked on the comments, what about Santa Claus in terms of Satan? That's not ruled out because Santa Claus is the devil. Mm-hmm. The figure Santa Claus is Satan. That whole coming down the chimney wearing red, that's Satan. That's Satan included in that. So it still relates. Even though Santa means in Spanish is saint, but that particular Santa right there, that's Satan. That mythical Caucasian creature with the bag going down the chimney. That's Satan. Why not just come to the door? Why go down the damn chimney for? Let's see. Was a powerful 9th century pope known as the Great, who significantly strengthened papal authority against blah, 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 blah. But he was not the grandfather of Nicholas V. These are two separate figures, centuries apart, which Nicholas being a key early medieval blah, 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 Renaissance pope. Okay, so no, it's not. But it's the same people, though. Same people and the same staff. Go up. It's that same staff. So the St. Nicholas is, okay, it's the same staff. Same hat, same staff. You're not going to find a picture of a black St. Nicholas with a staff like that in his hand and that stupid-ass hat, that Dagon hat. That's the hat of Dagon. It's a fish god, Dagon. That's what that hat is based upon. So it's a fish with an open mouth. That's what that hat is. Okay?
He is just like a pope.
Yeah,
Nicholas.
like a pope, right. Yeah. There you go. That's the hat right there. See the hat? Dagon hat right there. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's it right there. Dagon. That's Dagon right there. The god Dagon. Okay? So that's where that stupid hat comes from. So now let's go to what I asked for earlier. So he's definitely modeled after the Nicholases. The Nicholases, the Pope Nicholases. That's what that guy is modeled after in that festival. The Nicholas V. And as Bishop said yesterday, they're starting to revise and change around Google searching because the so-called, the Israelis, they paid a significant amount of money to take control of AI to push things in their narrative. You got people like Candace Owens going at them now, and many people like her coming at them hard. So now, and they've been doing evil for so long on this earth, and have so much power that they're getting reckless. So now they're being exposed. So now they're on the defensive. So now they're running around, buying up Google, buying up AI to twist things in their narrative. So when you do a Google search of anything that ties to them or some kind of evil, it's changed. Or AI search, Google, ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity. Now they're starting to answer questions in a more politically correct manner when you ask about Israeli topics. Trust me, I'll tell you. Trust me, I know. I've done it. I've tried it.
Hey, Deke, real quick. The Dagon stuff. Wasn't it Dagon that the Philistines were thanking when they captured Samson?
Yep. That's the exact same guy.
When they took our ark, too, the Ark of God.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're doing the same
God.
thing. With the Swat Pete, they have the Dagon hat. They had us captured.
Oh,
enslaved.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Let's get that. Let's get that. Yeah.
Judges. Judges 16, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll read it. Judges chapter 16, verse 23.
Judges.
You got it?
Chapter 16, verse 23. Then the lords of the Philistines gathered them together for to offer a great sacrifice unto Dagon their god, and to rejoice, for they said, our God hath delivered Samson, our enemy, into our hand.
They made merry, just like they do Merry Christmas
Yeah.
today. It's the same
Yeah, that's crazy.
History repeats itself.
Yep. They're honoring Dagon, their god Dagon, in honor of conquering us. Yep. Same thing. So Swat Pete is the same thing. That's how we know that the St. Nicholas that they're referencing during that festival, that winter festival in the Netherlands, has nothing to do with the black St. Nicholas, our forefather, our brother, that was around during that time. It has nothing to do with him whatsoever. And we know that based upon Swat Pete, because if they were referencing St. Nicholas, then the guy in the Pope outfit should also have blackface, because St. Nicholas black too.
Hey, can we read verse 25?
Yeah, read that. Where we at?
Verse 25.
Judges 16:25.
Go ahead.
And it came to pass, when their hearts were merry,
Wow.
that they said, call for Samson that he may make us sport. And they called for Samson out of the prison house, and he made them sport. And they set him between the
You
pillars.
see, made him. We were a spectacle.
Yep.
It became a proverb and a byword to all nations.
Wow.
When they captured
Wow.
us. They made him merry with us.
Yep, but they referenced their god Dagon when they captured us. Yep, the strongest of us. That was Samson at this time. And the Moors were the strongest of us during that time. So it's nothing new. Nothing. That's a good one. That's all praise to the Most High. That's some excellent stuff right there. That is crazy. That is crazy. Somebody's asked what covenant we claim. Oh, God. Why are you here? All right. What covenant we claim? Where we at? That's not today's topic, covenant. That's not today's covenant.
Yeah, keep the commandments.
Yeah.
Keep the commandments and live.
Yeah, we're gonna mention an email that you can email us to in order for information regarding sending the book to us. So just be patient. Let me see. Let's see where we at. Yeah, 267-702-6121. That's 267-702-6121 to text us any questions, inquiries you may have regarding the topic. Please stop being Negro today and just focus on the topic. What covenant we're under. God. Let's see. So let's go to the image here. They're gonna frustrate me and take me somewhere else. Trying to stay focused today. I don't like. Okay. So I'm trying to.
You want to go there?
Yeah, I want to.
go there.
I want to. No.
Bring it out, Deke.
No.
Speak your truth, Deke.
No. I will not let you take me to that place.
Oh, Deke.
All right, so this right here.
Deke, what covenant, man? What covenant?
Yeah, I'm
do you
confused,
claim?
Deke.
Ask them, do they celebrate Christmas?
This picture right here, right?
Got me after
There's a
teach.
black Moor with the chains.
Yo, bring the music back. Bring it
No,
out.
yeah.
Bring the music back.
New covenant, nigga. New covenant. We're the new covenant.
There you go.
All right, so you got your answer.
Let's go.
Foolish.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
The covenant is keeping the commandments in the faith of Christ.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, audience. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say nigga, but when I say it, my heart gets happy when I say it. All right. So this is a black man right here. It's a black man right here. It's a Moor. You see chains on him. Go down to the chains on his waist, so he can't run. Down to shackles. Not down to No, they should have it where the shackles tied to the other leg as well. I'm so upset. It's still the shackles are still tied. It'll be tied to both legs, but it represents the captivity. Yeah.
From that, it's because what they used to do is take the shackles and put them to the waist so that he can work.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah, and then they switch
Yeah,
it.
Right. Both legs. That's right. Switch it. Right. So he gets to work. Right. So it'll go from the leg to the waist.
Right.
Hey, Deke, just to go back, a sister, she asked a question. She want to know if you got the question. It pertains to the topic.
Okay.
Says, so from what I understand, the black elves/servants was us.
Yes.
So Esau made that whole narrative, and the real St. Nicholas didn't have slaves. That's her question.
Correct. The real St. Nicholas is who they use as a guise for gift giving and celebratory version of the festival, but it's really, in essence, those who are knowledgeable, it's really celebration, a celebration of Pope Nicholas, who the guys dressed like, and our enslavement under the edict of Pope Nicholas, who passed these two edicts, particularly Dum Diversis and Romanix Pontifex, or Pontifex, whatever. Those edicts were passed to allow the Catholic Church to enforce our enslavement throughout the European colonies of Africa. And then Pope Alexander VI of Rome, who was Caesar Borgia's father, he passed another edict called Et Cathedra, and that was the same edict that Nicholas passed in one side of the earth. That law was then passed on to this side to enslave the so-called Native Americans, okay, and the blacks that fled over here along with them. And they enslaved us on this side of the world under another Catholic edict as well, okay? So that's pretty much sums it up. So now, let's go. Look at these hats look ridiculous. Yeah. Dagon, these are all Dagon hats, all Dagon. And the Catholic Church has a thing called Iesu Salvatorum Hominum. That means Christ, Savior of the world. ISH. Iesu Salvatorum Hominum, or Hominus, whatever. Is Iesu, Jesus, Salvator, Savior of mankind. But the ISH is not that. The ISH is Isis, Set, and Horus. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Iesu Hominum Salvatorum, the Savior of mankind, pretty much Savior of mankind. It's Isis, Horus, and Set. That's who the Roman Catholic Church references. It's all covert. All right? So now where we at?
Go back to the book.
So here is a brother as a slave, or more. You see the frizzled, the sleeves.
Ruffles.
Thank you. The ruffled sleeves. All right, and the white collar, the white belt. Now go on to the next images, please. Let's go to page 47. These are us working. You see the chains on their legs as well. So the chains are on the opposite. You can't see the chains are on the opposite side, so you can't see theirs. But their legs are shackled. Okay, their legs are shackled. Okay, they're pouring water. We figured out a way to fill out our water barrels one shot. So we pretty much pour a bunch of water in this barrel here, and we cut a hole around it and fill up all the other barrels to make our lives easier. Rather than fill one at a time, we figured out a way to do it all at one time. Even in slavery, we were intuitive.
Right, the cotton gin.
The cotton gin, right. Right, that was us. Trying to make our lives a bit easier.
Right.
Okay? Next, let's go to page 122. Zoom into the little boy right there. White family right there. Look how he's dressed. Dimitri. And he got a yoke of iron on his neck. Zoom in. Yoke of iron upon the neck. This is Swate Pete. This is who this is based upon. We were their Swate Petes, plural. Black Petes. Okay? They called us their favorites, yes?
We were Krampus before they captured us.
Right, we were Krampus. Before they captured us, we were the scary black men that conquered them, Krampus.
They called us the black oppressors.
Yep, the black oppressors, and we ruled over the black dominions.
That's when you read that in Revelations 11.
Yep, let's get that. The Bible prophesies it. That's Krampus. Yep, that's him right there. That's Krampus / Black Pete. See what he's doing? Beating the kids. Remember what he said about go down to his feet? He'll bring the chains.
Yep.
That's the same chains you saw in the Moor.
Yep.
Those chains are on him and you put them on the kids. Yep. That was the folklore. Rather than hear reindeer bells, you hear chains of Swate Pete or Krampus coming after you. When you watch the movie Krampus, when you hear him walking, you hear ching, shing, shing, shing. The chain noise. When you watch the actual movie Krampus, I watched it.
Yeah, the jingling of
You have the jingling of him, right? The jingling of the chains, yep.
Wow, crazy.
Making fun of us. And y'all celebrate this. I was sitting down thinking to myself at home today, you know what black folks remind me of today? Y'all, it's like you're home in a house and you wake up to the smell of smoke and the door's closed and you see fire under the door. And you start tapping your brother, hey, wake up. There's a fire. My brother's like, man, get out of here, man. Stop playing. You're like, yo, seriously, man, you're supposed to smoke. It's fire. You got to get out of here. Man, you teaching hate. Man, you're racist, man. You always hate people. You're full of hate. You're racist. But there's a fire. There's smoke. But come on, man, stop playing. Man, get out of here, man. I'm good. I'm trying to take a nap. Go to the next person. Go to your parents. Hey, mom, dad, hey, there's a fire. Hey, go back to sleep. Come on, man. Stop playing around. You play too much. You gotta hit that Bible. You gotta hit that Bible with that fire stuff. You run to your sister. Hey, sis, there's a fire. You don't see the smoke. You gotta get out of here. We gotta go through the window. Nah, you always pushing hate. You hate everybody. You always talk about white people, and you're a race baiter. Meanwhile, there's a fire. You see the smoke, the fire, and no one wants to wake up. Everyone wants to live, stay in their sleep. That's the Negro today. The fire, America is falling apart, unraveling at the seams. Martin Luther King himself told Harry Belafonte, I feel like I've integrated my people into a burning house. In other words, he said, I made a mistake. And we're telling y'all, America's turning on itself. Trump is making things beautiful. He's making it clear. He's showing America's face, lifting America's skirt. And you niggas are still arguing about reparations, being FBA. Your head's all up in your own ass. You're lost. And the place is burning. But you're so focused on keeping this place to stay. Because niggas want reparations to do what? To stay here. To live the American dream. I want free money. I want reparations. You don't care about your ancestors, man. You can care less. Because if you care about your ancestors, you care about your brothers over there everywhere. Slaves were shipped everywhere. Not just you niggas here in America. They were scattered everywhere. But y'all say, F them, they think they're better than us. But what about reparations? Reparations for who? You have black folks who from America shipped to other parts of the world. What about them? The black folks that were shipped out of America to other parts of the world as slaves, do they get the money too? Because they were here too. They're foundational too. What about them? Nah, not the hell with them. It's divisive bullshit. That's all it is. It's divisive. It's nonsense. It's all a front for niggas to get free money to live their lives and dreams in Babylon. That's the main argument of reparations. They don't care about us being a slave. They don't care. You ask the Negro, when did the slaves first arrive here? They don't even know. Oh, 1619. Wrong. When did the slave trade start? 1619. Wrong. You ask these Negroes that's FBA, when did slavery start? Where did the first slaves arrive in America from? Where they come from? Where they get them from? Was it Africa? Yeah, wrong. What about the brothers? What about the slaves that were shipped over across the Pacific Ocean over there? To Madagascar, to China, and to Philippines. What about their reparations? What about them? You asked about them? Nah. You didn't ask about them. You see, when we got put in them ships, we weren't FBAs. We were all niggas on the boat.
Right.
Shackled together. Both of us lost our wives. Both of us lost our children. Both of us lost our parents, lost our land. Stripped down naked. Raped. Men and women raped. Thrown overboard. Fed to the sharks. It didn't matter what nigga you were on the boat. On that boat, y'all was all nigga.
Yo, where the music at?
Yeah.
Y'all were all Negroes, all of you. No, I'm good.
It's too late.
Too late now. I'm a moment them pass.
Thank you, IT.
Y'all were all Negro on that boat. All of y'all were all Negro. Now, all of a sudden, we want to separate. Oh, they think they're better than us. Of course they do. Because the white man colonized them over there. Have you been over there? Have you asked them why? I've been over there. I asked them why. When you go to South Africa, I asked them, hey, do y'all know y'all both that y'all was put in slave ships? They were like, no. They teach that in y'all schools? No. Durban's a slave port. I've been to Durban. Cape Town's a slave port in South Africa. I've been to Cape Town. They don't teach that in their schools. When our people come to America, they tell us themselves on video that they are actually shown videos of black Americans being violent and to avoid us. They are actually schooled and educated on how bad black people are when they're brought over here. I've heard that from people from Africa. I've heard it from Jamaica. I've heard it from people from Haiti. They're all educated on the dangerous niggas in America and to avoid us. That's by design. I'm gonna give you an example of what I mean. Some of y'all may be mad about that. Let me help you. I'm gonna give you an example. In World War, was it 1 or 2? I don't want to mess it up. You had when we fought against the Germans. I think it's both wars, really.
World War II.
World War II. We had German POWs, prisoners of war. You had white American soldiers and you had black American soldiers. Do y'all know that the German POWs were allowed to sit at the table with the white American soldiers and eat with them, but the black ones weren't allowed to sit with them? Think about it. The Germans are killing your best friends. Y'all are at war with each other, throwing bombs at each other, shooting each other. They're prisoners of war. But the white man, even in the midst of their beef with each other, they would not allow you niggas to sit next to them. They had the Germans sit down with them and eat with them. And they're prisoners. But you niggas, y'all go over there. Because white folks, despite their rivalry or their beef, they have one common enemy. And that is you. They'll fight each other. They'll go back and forth with each other. But if they see niggas rise up, whoa. Stop. Let's stop this fighting. These niggas are starting to rise up. You guys focus on them. Well, let's stop fighting for now. Let's destroy these niggas first. Or they put all that to the side. That culture. Oh, I'm German. 9-9. They put all that to the side and said, listen, we gotta stop fighting each other and deal with these niggas here. They're getting too smart.
Yeah, here it is right here.
They ain't got time. They all that FBA bullshit. White folks don't do that. They understand. The Irish understand. The Italian mob, Irish mob, Russian mob, mafia, Italian mafia. They all got their beefs. But one thing they have in common, they ain't let no niggas rise above them. They ain't doing it. What that movie Godfather, he said, yeah, we got to start selling drugs because our drugs are starting to get into our own communities. Yeah. Sell drugs to the niggas. They don't have no souls. That was a table of different ethnic white folks. Irish here, Italian here, Russian here. They all understand. Even the Yakuza or the Chinese or the Yakuza and the Triad, they don't like niggas. They got beef sometimes, but they don't like Negroes. So even so this whole thing that I don't like it. I don't like that FBA shit. I'm telling you. I think it's CIA funded. I'm tell you straight. I think that whole FBA thing, I think is fun. I think it's Esau behind that shit until you stripping down. It upsets me because it's divisive. Christ said himself, a kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. And Esau knows that. So while he's falling apart, he's making sure we stay divided too. And y'all falling for it. Read that, please.
Yes, during World War II, black American soldiers faced severe segregation, couldn't sit with white soldiers in many places, and experienced hypocrisy where white troops treated captured German soldiers better, allowing them to eat together and use same facilities black troops were barred from.
Wow.
Highlighting America's Jim Crow mirrored Nazi racial policies and deeply affected black GIs. While segregated, black units fought bravely, but racial barriers often only broke down during intense combat, like the Battle of the Bulge, revealing the hypocrisy of fighting for freedom abroad while denied it at home.
You see here it says that Jim Crow mirrored Nazi racial policies. Is actually the other way around. Nazi racial policies mirrored Jim Crow policies here in America.
Yep.
Jim Crow policies influenced the Nazi policies.
Right.
Race.
They pushed that. When we got over there, they the ones, Esau here in America was pushing the whole segregation over there. Because the Germans, they wasn't the way we perceive them as far as the way Jim Crow laws. But Esau went over there and started pushing that whole policy over there to hate us.
Yeah.
Even in Vietnam. In Vietnam, I watched the documentary with that. Brothers in Vietnam was saying that Esau went over there and they pushed that narrative to the Vietnamese that we niggas and not to be with us.
The Germans, they hit us though. The Germans hit us. The Germans started the whole eugenics thing. Mm-hmm. That really started in Germany first. The brown babies, they started to sterilize their women because the black men would go over there and smash the women, the white girls over there. The German women had a strong lust of black men out there. So we was having a lot of sex with the women, and they started to sterilize the women out there. And then that's where, what's her name? Freaking that white bitch, that Edomite woman. I'm sorry. Margaret Sanger.
Margaret Sanger. Yeah.
That old bitch. Her, excuse my language. That old, I'm sorry. Anyway, that Margaret Sanger, her, she, I'm getting upset today. She pretty much took the, what they brought over and brought what they brought over there and brought over here. Planned Parenthood, pretty much. But that whole, so Germans are always racist, but not to the extent that they were on this side. America influenced it, pushed it furthermore on them.
Hey, Dick, that's heavy because, like, going into Christmas, you think about it, that goes into a gift destroying the heart. They use us to fight each other for freedom. Now here we are still doing the same
Yep. Yep, yep. And they remember when we came back from the war, they were still treating us like garbage after that.
Can we read that in Lamentations 3?
Yeah, read that, read that.
Lamentations 3:45. It says, "Thou hast made us as the offscouring and refuse in the midst."
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry for the language. I'm sorry. I don't like Margaret Sanger at all. I do not. That woman was a demon. She was a demon, and she's heavily responsible for the millions upon millions of deaths of our children from the 70s all the way until now. 20 million? That's a population of people. She basically is responsible for the killing of an entire population of our people. So you have to excuse me in my language for calling her out. I mean, I'm gonna keep it rated G. Kids might be watching, but I don't like that woman at all. She's a demon. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Lamentations chapter 3 verse 45. It says, "Thou hast made us as the offscouring and refuse in the midst of the people."
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hey, get Genesis. We're gonna show you Jim Crow in the Bible. Get Genesis 43:32.
Yep.
Genesis chapter 43 and verse 32. "And they set on for him by himself, and for them by themselves."
Read it again.
"And they set on for him by himself, and for them by themselves, and for the Egyptians which did eat with him by themselves, because the Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews, for that is an abomination unto the Egyptians."
Yep.
Right.
It was
That's segregation right here.
Yeah, segregation.
Egyptians only over here, Hebrews only over there.
Yep. And even Joseph's servants sat at their own table. They didn't sit with him either. Joseph's servants sat at their own table down with him.
That's his servants.
His servants is like, we don't sit with you. He's an abomination. How your servant call you an abomination? He's serving you. That shows even in his status, he was still looked upon as nothing.
Right.
Joseph. What's the text we got there? We got a text. What we got?
We ain't read Revelation 11 yet.
Well, we're going to get that next.
That.
How and what? What did I say? How and when what?
How and when did they merge Nimrod worship and the pagan Christmas celebrated today?
Nimrod goes into Sol Invictus. It's called Sol Invictus, or it's called Saturnalia or Sol. It was a Roman custom, and Nimrod, almost every single civilization of ancient times worships Nimrod to some extent. And the Romans pretty much took Sol Invictus. Okay, let me give you the story. The story is that Nimrod died. When he died, it's multiple stories, but the most popular one is that he died. And when he died, his body was missing. All they found was his penis, number one. That's what's craziness. And when his body died, when he died, his soul conquered the sun. His soul conquered the sun. He became the unconquered son. And his mom, obviously, she outlived him because he got killed or whatever. And then she professes that when the sun shined on her womb, she miraculously conceived. And that's the virgin birth. That's where that stuff comes from. And then she gave birth to Tammuz, who was always a baby. That's baby Jesus in Christianity. And then it was around winter solstice. So they worship or reverence him around the winter solstice. Okay, that's what that all goes into. It goes into that. So that's how it was. So Babylonian, the Romans adopted, the Greeks adopted Babylonian customs into their own social society, and then it became commercialized, but it's all the same.
Was it Nimrod that laid down with his mom?
Yeah, Nimrod, he was married to his mom wife. He was married to her.
Wow.
Yeah, his wife. I call it his wife, his mom wife.
That's why you see the similarities with Mary and the virgin birth and
Yeah.
all that. Supposedly God laid down with Mary and came through her.
Yep,
Same thing.
Same thing, yep.
Crazy.
So where we at? Give me page 122. Where we at?
Oh, we ain't
Oh,
read
Revelation 11.
Oh,
Let's get that.
You want to start
Yeah,
at
They had
8?
something about the Nazi policies, too.
Yeah, 11 and 8?
You want to start at 8?
Read the top part there, Shatiel, so we can move on.
Jim Crow laws and other American racial policies significantly influenced Nazi Germany's legal framework for racial discrimination, particularly in Nuremberg laws of 1935.
All right, let's go. Where were we? Revelation 11?
11:8, yep.
Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
Mm-hmm.
And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their bodies their dead bodies to be put in graves. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and make merry,
Make merry, yep.
and shall send gifts one to another.
That's us. That's the kid right here. That little boy right there. That's gifts one to another. Sending gifts one to another.
Because these two prophets
Judah
tormented
and
them,
Israel. Go ahead. Tormented them.
that dwelt on the earth.
When we ruled, we gave them a hard time. So they conquered us, they made merry. And that's Merry Christmas. Swate Pete. They made merry, yeah.
Can we go back to Judges 16?
Yeah.
We read verse 23 and 25, but we missed 24. Well, let's
Okay.
start at 23 again, because it goes well with Revelation 11 here.
Okay.
They made merry, and we tormented them. Read
24?
23.
23.
Down to 25.
Judges 16:23. Then the Lord of the Philistines gathered them together for to offer a great sacrifice unto Dagon, their God, and to rejoice, for they said, our God had delivered Samson, our enemy, into our hands.
So that's Santa Claus taking Swarte Pete, right? Read.
Mm-hmm.
And when the people saw him, they praised their God, for they said, our God hath delivered unto our hands our enemy,
They knew we were their enemies.
Mm-hmm.
They still know we're their enemies. Read.
and the destroyer of our country,
We tormented them.
Mm-hmm.
We were their tormentors. Read.
which slew many of us.
That was when we were so-called Krampus, before they took us, and now we became Swarte Pete. Read.
Yep.
And it came to pass, when their hearts were merry,
They were merry. They rejoice. They have Christmas. They have New Year's Eve. They have all these winter solstice celebrations to commemorate their victory over us. Read.
that they said, call for Samson, that he may make us sport.
Entertain us.
Mm-hmm.
And they called for Samson out of the prison house,
Sing us a song of Zion.
and he made them sport. And they set him between two pillars.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There you go right there. Entertain us. Sing, nigga. Dance, nigga. Jump, nigga. Sing, dance, and jump. Where we at?
Remember, I forgot what she the Edomite that told, I guess she was a commentator or something. The Edomite that told LeBron James, shut up and dribble.
Shut up and dribble.
Yeah.
Yep. She said, shut up and dribble.
So that's what they think of us.
Mm-hmm. Where we at? Yeah, 122. So right here, look at this right here. Go back to Netherlands again. Netherlands images. Okay, go over. Got the hat on. This is mockery. This is complete mockery of us. Complete mockery. Ruffled sleeves, the same thing. Mockery. The yellow collar around the white around the neck. It's mockery. The fake black wig. This is insanity. And y'all celebrate this, man. Hey, why don't you apologetics? Why don't you do a video on this?
Right.
Do a video response to this while you celebrate pagan holidays that celebrate the destruction of your people, that celebrate the destruction of your own kind. Why don't you do a video commentary on that about how I'm wrong on that? You gonna do a video on that too? You gonna do a video commentary on this too? How it's not pagan? Crazy, man. It's crazy, man. This is madness. Next.
Got the music turned too high.
All right, let's go next. What you got next? Go to the next page. Now, rather than say Black Pete, they call him Sooty Pete because they say, oh, he wasn't black because of his skin. He went down the chimney and his face got dirty. So they call him Sooty Pete now. Sooty Pete. Still racist, man. That's her favorite there, holding the umbrella over her while she stands there posing.
They dumbed it down to make us feel better.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to call him Soot Face Pete rather than nigga.
But his clothes are still clean.
Clothes are still
His
clean.
lips are red.
His lips are red and his hands are white, but his face is still okay. And his hands are black too.
It's like the paintings when says Christ has an appearance of a Negroid cast.
Yeah, that's just Spanish illumination.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's no different from the blackface that they did over here too for
The
Jim
minstrel
Crow.
souls.
Yeah, the minstrel
Yep.
souls. No different.
Yep. Same exact thing. Right here, you see her. This is her favorite right here. I believe. Go down. Let's have a picture of who this is.
It says Adrian Hanneman, posthumous portrait of Mary Stuart with a servant.
Yes, so Mary the Stewart here. Mary the first Stewart. That's a whitewashed image of her, if I'm not mistaken. So this is not a if that's a Stewart as in the King James line. This is a whitewashed story. That's just one of her servants. So she was black too. So go to his neck real quick. Let me see. No, he's not a slave. That's just her servant. Huh?
I think that was her husband.
Who?
He was. I remember. I think I remember reading that he was known to be short.
Oh.
Her husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
If that's
go-
Mary Stewart, then yeah, of course that's not her.
Yeah.
In her image.
Okay, next image. Go down. Let's see what this is. Go down. See his white what he's wearing on his neck?
Mm-hmm.
The same ruffled thing on his neck and the ruffled feather sleeves. Same thing. It's a mockery. Go down. What did I say?
Wife of Cornelius Trump.
Go over. No, go over to the. No, man, go.
Go back, but move it over.
Go down, move it over to the left. I could be wrong. Let me see.
146. That's 145.
Yes,
that
go
image.
back to the next picture. This one, go down.
Yeah, that's 146.
That's 146. So
Okay,
they're going
so-
to the description.
Okay, so I got you.
It says
Wife of Cornelius Trump, Amsterdam. That's more likely a slave there.
Yeah.
That's a slave there. Go back. Go to that image here. That's her slave. Yes. Ruffled collar, same thing. That's her favorite there.
That's where the India companies came from.
Yep.
Amsterdam.
Yep, Amsterdam.
The
Go
Dutch
next.
India companies.
Right there, the red hat right there, holding the mirror up for her. Okay, go down. Yeah, these are servants. Portrait of Peter de la Court, his wife, and a black servant. That's a slave. 1661, slave. Another black helper, a darky, as they said. Next. Another one right there. Go down. He's serving them apples. Hope they're poisoned. Go down.
It's crazy.
Zoom in here.
It's in Portugal, right?
Yeah, this is Rotterdam black.
with a black servant.
The black servant. That's a black servant over there. Yeah, on that side.
Previous
1.9.
one, yeah.
That's their black slave there. 149. Zoom into that. This is Lisbon.
Yep.
1570 to 1580. Go up. Now, if you look around, zoom in. These are black folks walking around. These are Moors, Jews and Moors walking around here.
There's one on the horse to the right.
There's one on the horse to the right.
There's a bunch of like things on their heads
You go over.
with vases on their heads.
Yep, one in the back right there. One right there, the head right. I think it's black right there. Go over.
Yep.
Black. Go over. And you got so-called Jews on there too. The so-called in there. He's on fire. He's altered their face. He's being burned. There's a fire in the bottom of him. Public burnings. Go over. Go down. Right there in the boat. Right there in the boat. Okay. Let's go to the next image. Another one. Let's go down to the bottom. Let's see what it represents.
Right there. Go back.
150.
Yep. A family group in a landscape with their servant. Go over.
100.
Okay. That's him.
This looks like the pilgrims that came over.
The Dutch. The
Yeah.
pilgrims. Yep. How he's dressed like a pilgrim. Yep. Just the same way. Next. Another one.
Notice Notice how they always have children.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Yeah, always,
Always.
kids.
That's Deuteronomy 28. It shall,
Let's
your
get that.
children
Yep.
shall be
28 and
sold.
32.
Crazy.
Because that way they
playing
can
cards.
indoctrinate them.
Yeah, while they're young.
They grow up into Stockholm syndrome. That's something they all know how to do.
Yep.
28, 32.
32 and 41.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32.
To the mic.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fare with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand. Verse 42,
Yeah. 41.
41. Thou shalt begat sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
Yep. They shall go into you shall lose your children. They shall go into captivity. I know I find it funny. Rodney's back on here. I find it very funny how when Rodney comes in here, he's the one with all the questions. But I have questions too, Rodney. I like to know what basis of scripture can you provide us to substantiate that the guys over there that lick on baby penises and drop bombs on innocent men, women, and children in Gaza, what basis do they use to show in the Bible that they're the people of the book?
Right.
Because for some reason, whenever people come in this room, they argue what we believe. I'm arguing what you believe. If you believe that we're not who we say we are, just show me in the Bible where America, the land that hates God, would assist God's people in being placed back in their land and give them the technology to drop bombs on innocent men, women, and children in Gaza, and why? And where is that in the Bible? Where is that in prophecy? If they're the guys that belong in the land. That should be I want you to answer that question, and I'll answer all your questions. Just go into the Bible and show me where the Bible says that all of Israel put back in their land will be righteous. Do you agree that what's being done in Gaza is righteous? Because if you do, then you side with genocide, which is cool. Just go into the Bible and show us where it is prophesied that the people who belong in the land, since we're just a bunch of niggas up here, can you just show us in the Bible, in the text here, where they will be put back in their land, and there would be wars, and they were going to get help from America, technology-wise, and drop bombs on innocent men, women, and children, and where is that righteous in the Bible? Right. They show us that first. Once you're able to put that in the comments, I will gladly answer your questions. Give me the scripture, give me the verse, whether you want to go into the Septuagint, you want to go into the ancient text, just give us that. Just give me that, okay? And I will gladly answer your questions, Rodney. I'll answer whatever you want. Just show me in the Bible where it states that Israel being all, remember, the Bible, the prophecy says that all Israel will be righteous when they put back in their land. So are you suggesting that what they're doing in the land right now on Gaza is righteous? And why are all righteous Israelites in the land today allow America that pushes same-sex marriages and transsexual things, which is against God, why do they ally themselves with that? And where is that in the Bible? Just show us that, please. And why do they have gay parades in Israel? And dildos flying around all over the place. Just show us that in the Bible. And then, Rodney, I will gladly entertain all your questions. Just give us that in the Bible, okay? All right? Oh, and also, another one, just to add on to that one, are all 12 tribes of Israel in the land today? Because they should be there. Let's move on.
Right.
Where we at? Yes, play that for him.
Everybody calling.
Play that for him.
Comment.
Play that for him. That's
play
fine.
it,
Play it
man.
for him. There we go. Yes. Questions, Rodney. Questions. Thank you. Where are we? You're on, Rodney. You're on. While you're looking for that scripture, I'll be teaching my class. Okay? Thank you. Where we at?
Appreciate you, Rodney.
Appreciate you, Rodney. Thank you. Yes, Rodney's deflecting. He's saying, I want to answer his questions. Rodney never answers questions. Rodney always wants to ask questions, never wants to answer the questions.
His questions have been answered, Deacon.
Yes, questions have been answered over. He mentioned about Edom and Obadiah. Yeah. He answered that question last week. Now that was answered, and he ran off. Now he's back with a new genealogy question. Oh, but here's the funny thing about genealogy, Rodney. There's not a single shred of DNA from David or Aaron or Moses that linked them back to those people over there. they use modern inhabitants of the land of the Middle East to use DNA testing for. That's not sufficient. They also have it in Israel where it's outlawed to get DNA tested in the first place. It's illegal over there. They have legal boundaries where you cannot get DNA tested over there. They forbid it. You have to go through a number of obstacles in leaps and bounds based upon government restrictions in Israel to get DNA testing. Why? Why, Rodney? Why? Why does Israel make it so hard to get DNA tests over there? Why? Questions. So you're not in a position right now to ask me about genealogy because the people over there in Israel, they don't like genealogy either. So you're not making much sense. Let's continue. You came into the wrong room, Rodney. We're not up here. This is not Hot 97. This is not 105.1. This is not WBLS. This is not nigger radio. This is not that. This is an educational forum. We read books here. You know what we're talking about. You should go turn your radio on and look for Fat Man, or what's the name? Funk Flex or Angela Yee. Go whoever. Go over there. Charlemagne the God. Go to those shows and ask them questions over there that don't read any books.
You know, these Negroes, they don't have their own thoughts.
I know what Rodney is. I don't know what he is.
I don't know.
I don't know what he is,
Right,
but
right.
they don't have their own thoughts. Whatever he is, he's trying to argue me about things that's over his head.
No, his picture up there. He a Negro.
Okay, well that's even worse. So he's a nigga that's in the house. Got you. So the house nigga has all these questions, but won't answer the questions. Where we at?
He's basically saying, yo, forget what the Bible says. Let's deal with the white man's method. Mm-hmm. You don't believe the Bible, man.
I mean, he might look like a Negro. He probably not, though.
Yeah, it might be a white dude with a black man's face icon just to try to blend in with everybody else. Who
Probably
knows?
one of them dudes.
Or he's the Negro. It's just white. He's just white man inside. Still white regardless.
He's Swarte Pete.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's Swarte Pete, right?
I don't know an Edomite named Rodney.
I know niggas ain't Rodney.
Let's
No,
call
I
him.
don't know an Edomite named Rodney.
We'll call
Oh
him Pete.
yeah.
Let's
yeah.
call him Pete.
You're calling Pete.
Yeah, he's Pete.
All right, where we at?
New name.
Next picture. Another. This might. Here we go. Rodney right here. Rodney.
Hey, there you go, Pete.
There you go, Rodney. That's you.
Rodney.
That's probably you. Looking all confused.
Yeah,
looking all
right.
confused.
I'm sorry, man.
Are you Israel? How do you know you're Israel? How do you know?
Don't touch me.
He's
Did
telling
you
his
get
master, like,
tested?
what? They got me. I don't know how to answer their questions.
Yeah.
Help.
Go down. That's Rodney today.
Damn.
Let's see what we got over here. More domestic staff.
White man's favorite.
Court of Fernando de Medici, a very famous Spanish family. Next. All right, another one. I think that's a brother right there. Next. Zoom in.
No, two Rodneys.
Yeah, two Rodneys. Doing work. This is a
His
Moore
brother.
right here, a slave Moore over here, slave Moore, and over there another one. Go down. It's gonna say what they are. Go down. Read what it says. Read that.
2 of 4 Moorish slaves in front of the palace.
Two of what?
2 of
of.
4 Moorish slaves in front of the palace.
Give me that image of 4 Moors. Where they mock. That's probably what this is.
Patrimony in Italy.
Yep. In Italy, yes.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's them celebrating our enslavement. And Rodney's asking questions about how we know we're Jews. You can't make this shit up. You can't make. I'm sorry. I'm trying to avoid cursing these Jews, man. You can't make it up. Let me help Rodney out. These Moors here, or Jews, which were the same people, were shipped off in slavery. And if you're asking about me personally, Rodney, I went back 7 generations. My grandfather was definitely a slave. Just so you know. Okay, just in case you're confused. But these guys here, these are the 4 Moors, and that's the conquistador up there, celebrating it. That's them with his back turned. He's aura farming here, aura farming statue of Edom, while we on damn chains here, the 4 Moors. Swate Pete's, 4 of them. We ruled Europe for over 1,000 years. Okay? For over 1,000 years, we ruled Europe. And the black man is mad at me for presenting evidence that we're the Jews and we're the Moors. We're going to get to that in a moment anyway, but the Jews and Moors, how they looked, we're going to get that in a moment.
Wait, hold on, D. Hey, pull these up, too, because this happened when they conquered us. But
Yep.
to let you know, Esau doing the same thing over here as well, during our enslavement. Pull that up, those pictures from City Hall.
Oh yeah, in Philly.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Look at this.
There you go again.
This
That's
is in
that's in
City
Philly.
Hall.
This is City Hall in Philadelphia today.
Center City.
Center City.
Central City. This is in Philadelphia today. In where?
City Hall.
In City Hall.
City Hall.
They got blacks and Native Americans too, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are black folks here. Watch.
Native Americans.
Native American right there. Look at that. Native American right there. Foundational. We're foundational. You got blacks and Native Americans together as slaves holding up City Hall, holding it up. We're the pillars of society. Black and brown blood spilt to build the foundation of America today. Go back, go it again, zoom in again. Blacks here, Judah here. Go next, go over. Ephraim over here. Both kingdoms. Get that scripture again, please. 11, Revelation 11 again. And Jeremiah also. Come on. These two prophets, I want that verse.
10.
We don't have time to argue with
You don't have time to argue, chummy. Y'all don't know what you're talking about.
Revelations chapter 11, verse 11.
I'm going to say it again for the audience. This is new. This is not, we didn't make this up. This is, you come to Philadelphia, go to City Hall, you will find these pillars there.
Right.
They're right there.
And the thing is, when you walk through City Hall, you're not gonna naturally
obvious,
look
yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people just walk
Walk
through.
by, yeah.
But when you look up, that's what you see.
Verse 10. Sorry.
Yep.
Revelations 11, verse 10. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another.
That's us, our children. Go ahead.
Because these two prophets,
That's Judah, southern kingdom, and Ephraim, Native Americans, northern kingdom. These two prophets. Go ahead.
tormented them that dwelt on the earth.
We conquered them and subjugated them when we were ruling. Now, Jeremiah 30, no, I want. Press together, 50, 30, 50, 33.
Yeah.
It's funny because they got the movie Don't Look Up.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, look up.
Yep.
You never know what you see.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. Come on! Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
They were what?
Oppressed together.
They were oppressed together.
And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
Don't let us go. They will not let you go.
Made merry.
Made merry. Sold us among themselves. For every 3 slaves, two of them primarily were Native American. Because Native Americans were cheaper. And there's another one right here. Y'all in the spirit, man. This is good. This right here was originally found in the Museum of Natural History in New York from where I'm from. This is a museum. This was before Trump removed it. They didn't get rid of it. He just moved it. This is in front of the Museum of Natural History on 86th Street in Manhattan. I would always go here because I worked in New York for a long time for transit, and I would always travel on trains. I would come in outside on my break and look at the statue in anger. So now, if you look carefully, that guy on the horse is I think it's Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Now I want you to zoom in to the Native American first. Zoom into him, the black man on the left because he's black, and you see his gun. He has a gun in his hand.
You get a different angle of the.
Need a different angle of it, please? A different angle of this. It should be a different side. It should show both sides. There we go. Zoom in. Thank you. All praises. Now you see he has a gun. Go down. That's the butt. That's the butt of the gun. The butt of the gun is up. Go down to the barrel.
The barrel's pointing down.
The barrel's down. Zoom in. The barrel is down. Why? Why does the Native American have the butt of the gun up and the barrel down? Because he's saying, I'm not fighting for the white man. I will not defend this man. I will not fighting for him at all. The Gad, Northern Kingdom, showed more resistance. They were the last to be conquered on this side of the world by the so-called white man. Now let's go to the Negro. We're going to show you Rodney now. Now zoom into Rodney. Zoom in. Now you see his gun is up. I'm a defend master. I'm going to have my gun up. You don't know your genealogy. You don't know your territory. What covenant are you under? That's you. The gun up. I'll fight for massa. I'm a defend massa. Because they destroyed us. Because Judah was the threat. Judah is the one that will be used to rouse up all the 12 tribes all over the world. Not this here in America, all over the world. David's sons. Okay? That's the point. So they made sure to destroy the mind of the black man. That's why this gun is up. He'll fight for master. He'll fight to defend this man.
Right.
He's the God of the Bible. He's Jesus. Rodney, do you ask questions about Christmas? When you celebrate it, do you celebrate that? I bet you don't ask questions about that.
He married, D.
Yeah, he probably hiding in the vagina. Put trees under the vagina, put gifts under the vagina instead of the tree. So here you have the black man's gun, the barrel is up. The barrel is up because he's fighting for massa. Native Americans is like, nah, we ain't fighting for you. Not all black folks are like this. Some of us rebelled and fought, but Esau is showing you which one gave the longest resistance and which one of the two did not. This is Judah and Ephraim. Give me Ecclesiastes 10.
Ecclesiastes come on to 10.
You know what I want, right?
Yes,
8 and 7. Watch that. You see Esau, the white man, the European man, on the horse, and the two kingdoms, Ephraim and Judah, on both sides, right? Watch this.
Ecclesiastes 10. We'll start at 6.
Yeah.
Folly is set at great dignity.
Folly, like Christmas, is set in great dignity. Folly, sin, evil is set on high, is reverenced. Read on.
And the rich sit in low place.
And the rich, that will be our people who rule the world, who the true God belongs to, sit in a low place. Read on.
I have seen servants upon horses.
I have seen slaves who were our servants. The white man was our servant at one time. All nations were. I have seen servants upon what?
Horses.
I've seen the servants on the horses. Go ahead.
And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
And I'm seeing the princes walking. Why would the servant be on the horse and the princes walk? It should be vice versa. Because we are in captivity.
Right.
Both kingdoms were pressed together, walking beside the servant on the horse. Again, y'all don't know what you're talking about. Just sit around, let's sit in the audience, shut up and learn. That's what you should do.
A sister on here, she said, since you all took that, she's referring back to the pillars in City Hall.
Yeah.
Said, since you all took that, I tried to find it in City Hall. They have since taken it down. Whenever IUIC brings things out, they get rid of it.
It's gone?
No,
So-
In City Hall, the
that's true.
statues.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of they outside of City Hall. They had the one where the men were sitting on the ground with chains and big boulders on them. They took them out too.
Yo, the gates is closed now. You can't
Yeah.
even go into City Hall. So that's probably they taking it down.
They're
They probably
renovating,
yeah,
yeah.
they renovating.
Yeah, they taking it out things
Yeah,
little by
man.
little.
We got the picture.
We got the
Trying to
pictures.
erase history because they know it's
We got the pictures. So they're removing this history. They're removing it. They're renovating it because they don't want the world, because our people, the truth is starting to spread. The truth is starting to rise up. It's starting to spread, and they don't want this truth to get out here. That's why they're renovating, changing things around, because once you start pointing to our people that we were brought here as slaves, and there are all these icons and these images that explain and justify the scriptures, they gotta remove it, because then we can't really show it now because it's gone. But we got the images though. We've taken the pictures. Right. We gotta try to go over there, man. We gotta try to go over there and see if they're really gone. Yeah. Go over there. We're gonna go over there and we're gonna film these images. So that way you know it's just not AI or Photoshop from us. Okay, we'll go over there at some point in time. Brothers can go over there with the camera and see if they really removed it. If not, we're gonna film it. We're gonna film it on a high-res camera, film those pillars, and then we're gonna put it on the screen for everybody to see. So if they are removed, we're gonna have a before, we're gonna have an after.
right.
Share what they're doing. That's how we operate up here. We do missions, we travel. All right, that's what we gonna do for y'all. Yeah.
That goes back to that Psalm 64 you brought out the other day.
Yep.
That's part
Psalm
of that.
64. Diligent. Yep. Exactly. All right. We're gonna go on a quick break. We should have been on break. I'll be right back. We're gonna come right back. We gotta go through this book here. Are we done with the book? What page are we on in the book? 246. All right, let's go through it real fast. 246. What's 245? What's doing 245? That one? 248. There we go. Zoom into that. That's a sister right there. That's a sister there. Sons and your daughters. She got a yoke around on her neck. This is in Nantes, which is France. Nantes. That's what she's for. That's what she is now, Nantes. Go down. It should say it. I think I highlighted it. Zoom in. A black servant whose status is shown by her silver slave collar is wearing a loose striped tunic with short sleeves caught at the waist with a knotted sash. She is bearing a vase with a spectacular arrangement of flowers. Go down to the bottom of the page. That's it? That's fine. She's in Nantes, I believe. It shows you she's in Nantes. Nantes it's spelled Nantes, but it's Nantes. Another brother right here, young boy here. What page is this? All right, 248 and 9. Another one right here, got the Mitri on. A brother right here. Go down. $247. Yeah. Go over. 248 and 9. Last 2 pages. That's it? All right, so that's all the images for that book right there, all right? So we'll be right back after this. Hope you guys enjoyed those images. We will be right back, all right?
Our mission today is called trying to save the lost, regardless of Hispanic, black, white. My word is try to save the lost.
That's you and me. The spirit that's in us to see our people in these conditions and it angers us, that's an attribute of the tribe of Judah.
Effectively in anything until you operate in your true identity. So if I don't know I'm a son, if I don't know I'm delivered, if I don't know I have authority over sickness and disease, if I don't know these things, then I'm going to live beneath of who God called me to be. This is the first time, I'll be honest, that I've heard it put in the way that you put it.
White supremacy has gone rampant in this earth to where they pushed us down to a certain state that when we get to speaking about white and black, sometimes our people get defensive. Oh, y'all talk about white folks. Y'all don't want white folks to be saved. It's not about that. It's about making sure God's people learn who they truly are.
Saying that what the scripture is saying is that once the yoke is taken off, once you've been destroyed.
Saw a bunch of men who represents and what our country should be about and bringing and changing the world.
We in the spirit of crisis. Keep the commandments or losing your life. Our brothers, they doing the strife. This is not physical, this is a spiritual fight. Be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. We on the bottom, but we slowly going up when we shine our light. Bible it cut like a knife, touching the soul of our people so they can get right.
Hey, my brother, come over here. I want you to hear this. You know we are kings and priests on this earth.
Said when we begin to listen to him, he gonna put us above all nations. See, when you read the Bible, God is not about equality.
Hey, Shalom Israel, Most High Christ bless. Listen, Captain the Red Pier, we at Lincoln University at the homecoming. Hey, as they mocking the prophets, we the only ones out here with the mind to put our lives in jeopardy to restore the decayed state of our people. And we're going to continue to do that. We're going to continue to bring righteousness. We're going to continue to bring correction to our people. So with that, we say Shalom.
We got to start speaking the truth because we're losing what we should have.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Most High Christ bless. IUIC Little Rock back in Pine Bluff for the UAP Homecoming Blitz. All praise to the Most High. We brought the word of God with fire, with passion. You gotta think our people out here believe they're Greeks. They believe they're Baptists. They believe they're Pentecostals. They believe they're Freemasons. But we had to show them that we are the Israelites according to the Bible. Yes, some of them gonna scoff. Yes, some of them don't believe. Guess what? They still gonna get this work.
They gotta get it, man. And like the officer said, we bring it to a stiff-necked people. These people out here do not want to hear the word of God. But the Bible said if we can get one soul to repent, bro, we done did our job. So we gonna cast down the imagination.
All praise, the work do not stop. All right, Israel, Shalom, Most High Christ bless.
We were made to be king. We were made to be royal. That's why we love to wear chains. We love to wear jewelry. We love to wear these things because it's in us. King James was black. What color was Elizabeth? The first, not Elizabeth II that died, she was black. She was a black woman. So dark, it was like he was burned in the furnace. Yeah.
Like this?
So what color is Jesus? No? He clicked? What color is Jesus?
Black.
He is a black man. That's not Jesus. Look at yourself in the mirror. And I want you to touch your hair. That texture is woolly. You have woolly textured hair. I got woolly textured hair. My brother's here he has woolly textured hair. It says Jesus Christ has hair just like you, bro.
Today I found out that I'm a part of Israel.
And his hairs were white like wool.
Yeah, the color was white, but the texture was woolly. And when it comes to our own people, we gotta change that mentality. And that's what we're bringing out.
Israelites. We're an Israelite.
I am black. What did King Solomon say?
I am black.
What did King Solomon say?
I am black.
There you go.
Shalom family, we are excited to announce the brand new IUIC Shifra and Pua Maternal Support Specialist Doula program. Doulas are changing the future of maternal health, and we need more sisters trained, prepared, and ready to make an impact.
Families need trusted support during pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. Yet access to skilled and competent doulas in the body remains limited. Doulas play a critical role in improving birth experiences, strengthening family confidence, and advocating for care.
This comprehensive training equips sisters with the education and hands-on skills needed to support families. If you feel called to the rewarding field of birth work, this is your step. The need is urgent, the work is meaningful, and the impact lasts a lifetime.
Email doulas@israelunite.org for more information regarding registration.
All right, shalom, Most High in Christ bless, D.
Hey, shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ bless.
You've been here a couple times. So, question, how you feel like coming to this side of the earth is important to the gospel and the spread of the gospel?
Well, as you know, we are fulfilling Isaiah chapter 11.
We're back. We are back. Well, praise the Lord. Okay. No round of applause. Okay. I was back there taking a nap. Okay. All right. So we got a text. Let's see what we got.
What you revealed about World War II earlier in the show, does that mean that 6-hour documentary, The Greatest Story Never Told, is a lie?
I'm not sure about that 6-hour documentary. I'm not sure what you're referring to. But I have seen documentaries of black folks who were in the military at the time, World War II, speaking about what I'm talking about being racially divided with in the Germans getting to sit down with the American soldiers and so forth. That's based upon what black military men who were there said. So I'm going off of what we read here and what they said. I saw that a long time ago. I'm not sure what the greatest story never told is about. I'm not familiar with this particular documentary. So you have to be a bit more elaborate, because I'm not sure. Anything else? I'm not familiar with that documentary. That it? All right. Someone asked, let's see. Let me see. It was stated that, hold on. Let me look for it. Oh, yes. The chart contradicts population genetics, ancient DNA, and migration science. You know what else contradicts these things? Being from Eastern Europe and being placed in Israel as the people of God under the Balfour Declaration in 1917 and changing your name to a Yiddish name like from Wazinski to Cohen, things like that. That also defies migration science too and ancient genetics, because you're from Germany and from Russia and from the Ukraine and from Poland and from Switzerland and from those areas. That chart is wrong too. That the chart's not European. Abraham didn't come from Germany, so I don't know why the people over there who profess to be his descendants. Well, even though they are his descendants, just not Jacob's. But the people over there, Netanyahu and all the other, the Zionist government itself, the people themselves, all derive from Eastern European descent. So to argue about genetics and ancient genetics and DNA is a laughable argument. It's laughable because everyone even now today knows that the people over there professing to be Israel are Eastern Europeans. So let's go back to where we were at. But you won't argue that though, because Massa. If Massa say he a Jew, he got to be a Jew, right? Right, Rodney Pete. Where we at? Page. Give me the book now. Arab Moors. What page were we at before we left off at? He's asking, when Israel returned from exile, what did the servants Ezra and Nehemiah require? Well, they required assistance from Persia, from the Persian king, who was prophesied in Isaiah to help them do that. But the Bible says that the last time they returned to the land, God will put them in the land. God would do it. Isaiah prophesied 150 years before Cyrus was born that he would be used to help assist us in the land. That's not the last time he was put in the land. God said he would do it this time. So what's the point of your question, Rodney? I'm confused. Ezra and Nehemiah that was already prophesied by Isaiah 45. Cyrus was mentioned by name by Isaiah 150 years before his birth, that he would be the one used to assist us returning to the land. Where's America written that it was going to help Israel get back to the land the last time? You help us with that? You're getting good, Rodney. You're starting to answer questions. Very good. Just show us in the Bible where America would help Israel get back in the land as opposed to what God said he would do. God said, I will put you in the land myself. He didn't say, I'm going to have America that hates God put you in the land. He said, I would have put you in the land. Me, I'll do it. And did all these guys in Israel come from all over the world or just Europe? Because God said, I'm going to gather you from all four corners of the earth. He didn't say one corner. He said all four corners. Those guys in Israel today, were they gathered from all four corners of the earth today? You're getting somewhere, Ronnie. You're very good, very good. Keep them coming. Where we at? Page 392. We'll see where we left off at. I told you before, Rodney, we're not regular guys over here. I told you before. We live this. We do this. 20 years for me. How long for you?
Today.
Yesterday? Last week? Let's see. Zoom into that. Let me see. This Conquest of Spain. What book is that? That the same book?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Zoom in. I'm not used to singing on the side. I'm not used to singing the inside. Zoom in.
392.
Let me see where we at. I'm trying to see where we left off at. Nope, next page. Zoom in. Women, go down, leniency. Lives of the wise. It mentions paleo. Go next page. Held into a corner. Yep, next page. Tariq and Musa. Next page. Pools paleo. Here we go. Zoom in. Okay, prismatic. Go down. We read this already. Go down. Pelagius. Next page. Zoom in. Real person. Go down. Mondehar. 3. Stop. Go. Next page. What page is this? Go down. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't think we got this far.
All right. So the stir paleo became current among Arab Arabian chroniclers. Yeah, we get here. We got to Belay. Name was Belay. We got there. The revenge of that past. Yeah, we got past this. Go next page. I remember this. Zoom in. Right here.
Oh yeah.
Right here. Read here. From the expel the Muslims.
Expel the Muslims from the land of their fathers. From that moment, the Christians of Andalus began to resist the attacks of the Muslims on such districts as had remained in their possession, and to defend their wives and daughters. For until then, they had not shown the least inclination to do either. The commencement of the rebellion happened thus. There remained no city, town, or village in Galicia but what was in the hands of the Muslims, with the exception of a steep mountain on which this Paleo took refuge with a handful of men. There his followers went on dying through hunger until he saw their number reduced to about 30 men and 10 women.
That's what we did. We killed them off to a small number, and we perceived them as non-threatening, when we should have just killed all of them off, but we didn't do it because God said what would happen. Go ahead.
Having no other food for support than the honey which they gathered in the crevices of the rock. Which,
Wait. Read it again?
Having no other food for support than the honey which they gathered in the crevices of the rock.
Get Job 30, please.
Come on!
Hey, yo. I know that was even in here. Job 30. You know what I want? I think it says that exact same thing.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
Verse 6, right?
Yeah, Job 30.
We can start at 3.
Yeah, start 3.
Job 30, verse 3.
Come on!
For want and famine they were solitary.
For what?
For want and famine.
For want, lack, and famine. It's the same thing here. It said dying through hunger. Want and famine. Go ahead.
They were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness.
Go ahead.
In former time, desolate and waste.
Former time, desolate and waste. Let's eat them. Go ahead.
Who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat.
Juniper roots for their meat. Go ahead.
They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valley, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth.
They were viler than the earth. They're the worst. That's all I wanted. Same thing. Read on. Go back to the book.
However, I'll read it again. Having no other food for support than the honey which they gathered in the crevices of the rock.
Good.
Which they themselves inhabited like so many bees. However, Paleo and his men fortified themselves by degrees in the passes of the mountain, until the Muslims were made acquainted with their preparations.
You read this already. Go to the next page. Zoom in. Roderick, you read that? And it seems Paleo was of noble birth. Go ahead.
It seems clear that Paleo was of noble birth, of the same lineage with Roderick.
Go ahead.
It is very easy to believe the assertion that he had been one of the chief sword bearers of that monarch. and that fought valiantly under his banner in the battle near Guadalete. Although at that time not of age or station to be specially mentioned. And above all, the important fact of such a leader and his exploits remains as clear as if it were of yesterday. Immediately after the great invasion of the Arab Moors, a small band of Christian Spaniards did collect in the mountain region of the Northwest. This became a nucleus for other fugitives from all parts of Spain.
Edom. So once Edom conquered one portion, they all banded together. Now, give me page 404.
The principal, La Cueva de Covadonga.
Yep, La Cueva de Covadonga. I think that's a cave, right? The cave of Covadonga. Yep. This is where he lived. This is the mountain. This is where Edom lived. This is their homes. This is their home. This is the white man's home here. We conquered them. We forced them into these mountains here. And they built this. Go ahead.
The Principality of the Asturias, El Principado de las Asturias, comprises a narrow strip of territory on the Bay of Biscay, containing about 310 square leagues. It is separated from Leon on the south by the Asturian mountain range, while on the north a narrow fringe of hills carries the elevated terrace down to the Bay coast. Its inaccessible and remote situation have made it one of the last regions of the world penetrated by the Roman eagles, and it was always indocile to the dominion of the Gauls. It was in this territory that Pelayo gathered from the scattered defiles and rock crevices the material for his new army. It was motley in the extreme. The representatives of every race that had lived in Spain, speaking a jargon of dialects, but with that cordial understanding which springs from a community of danger. Here were the representatives of the ancient Celtic blood and the more ancient Iberian, commingled in the Celtiberian. Here were the descendants of the Roman conquerors, sons of the Legion Gemina.
So these guys here, now they weren't Iberians at all, but they were the descendants of the Roman conquerors, sons of the Legion Gemina, because these Spaniards were Hispano-Romans. I believe Julius Caesar left his military behind in this area, and they stayed here. And that's who Pelayo is, that's who Roderick is, that's who they are. Okay, they were the descendants of the Roman conquerors, sons of the Legion Gemina. Go ahead.
Which gave its name to the territory. With them were scattered families of Suevi and Alans, and many sons of the fair-haired Gauls, who had conquered all...
No, give me page 410. You start to regain the land back piece by piece. 410? You don't have 410? No, what's that 410? And 294? Let me get that one. Let me see that one. Oh, yes. Read this, please, for Rodney. A large number of Jews, stop in the top.
A large number of Jews, well advised of their coming and their purpose, ready to welcome the invaders, and glad to find in the Berber ranks many of their brethren.
This is the Moors. These are the Moors that conquered Spain. Okay, the Moors or Berber ranks. Among in the military, we came into Spain under the Islamic banner. We conquered Spain, 711 A.D. Read on, watch this.
Who, although converted to Islam,
we were converted to Islam at this time. Go ahead.
Retained the instincts of consanguineous blood.
The Jews retained the instincts of consanguineous blood to the Moors. What does consanguineous mean? It means the same race, same bloodline. The Jews and Moors were consanguineous blood. Go down, number one. Go down to the number one. It should say it. Go down. Read that.
There is every reason to believe, says Gallegos, that their conversion was neither so sudden nor so sincere as to blot out immediately all recollection of their former habits and religious ceremonies.
The Jews and Moors, go ahead.
And that they felt great sympathy for their
former brethren. So the Moors, even though they converted to Islam, they still retained Judaism because they were the same race of people. Jews and Moors were, look at the word, please, consanguineous. Just Google it, please. See what it means? Jews and Moors were consanguineous in blood. Consanguineous. Let's see what that means.
Spell it CONSANG UINEOUS.
Consanguineous. Relating to or denoting people descended from the same ancestor.
Read the origin, please.
Latin, con, together. Latin, sanguis, blood. Latin, consanguineous, of the same blood.
Same bloodline, same people. Jews and Moors were the same people, same blood. So now my question would be, is those guys over there in Israel and us, are we the same blood? Because the Moors is black folks. They got shipped over here as slaves. So the Jews and Moors shared different ideologies, but they were the same race of people. Right. The book I have, it says that the only thing you could tell between the difference between a Moor and a Jew was their clothes.
Damn.
It says the difference between a Jew and a Moor was their clothes. That was the only distinction they had. The Jew dressed this way, the Moor dressed that way. If they're just exactly the same, you couldn't tell the difference. So during the Spanish Inquisition, when the slave trade began, thanks to the Catholic Church, they shipped these same Jews and Moors into Spanish and Portuguese colonies, eventually leading into what? The transatlantic slave trade, Rodney. Yes, those Jews and Moors were shipped over here in the early 1500s as slaves, after they had conquered the northern kingdom of Israel, Native Americans. So much for your DNA testing and migration science. Where are we at now? Give me, let's see. Where were we? Give me 2 Ezra 5:42. I don't believe that we are in relation to a people that put their mouths on baby penises and lick the blood off, or build tunnels and dig tunnels underground, or get kicked out of country for pedophilia, and walk around with bloody mattresses in Brooklyn with baby clothes, or underground mysteriously.
You're a rat.
And the rats. We don't think that we are in relation to those people. Well, we are, unfortunately, but not the way you think. 2 Ezra 5:42. Yeah.
2 Ezra chapter 5 verse 42. And he said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring, like as there is no slackness of the last, even so there is no swiftness of the first.
Meaning, what goes around comes around. History is repetitive.
Circular. Yeah.
It's circular. It's like the clock. Everything that happened before happens over and over and over and over again. When it comes to Israel's judgments and our wickedness, we would go into constant captivity and slavery, and we were constantly divided among ourselves, and this has gone on for centuries. As the Moors, we were separate. Oh, well, I'm FBA, he's Haitian, he's Jamaican. When we was in Spain and Portugal, it was the same thing. Right. And the white man said, that Negro hates that Negro over there. I know. Here's what we'll do. Let's marry into these Moorish families and exploit their division and turn them against each other, and we can take over. That's what we'll do. Matthew 12 real quick. What Christ said, a kingdom divided. Thank you for the video. Thank you very much. I'm playing that next.
Yes, sister, daughter of Levi. Yes, sang means blood in French.
Yeah, wow. You're saying consanguineous. Yep. Consanguineous. Yep. Read that.
Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And Jesus knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation.
Every kingdom divided against itself, and that included our own people, because we ruled over Britain, France, Spain, Italy, Germany, Russia. We were not united at all. We were our own island. I remember the movie Black Panther when he's talking to Killmonger, and he said, You don't care about your people? I'm paraphrasing. You don't care about the people who are scattered over the world. He said, I'm not the king of all over the world. I'm the king of Wakanda. He said, well, aren't those people your people too? I'm the king of Wakanda. I'm not the king of the world. I'm the king of Wakanda. It's the same mentality we had. I'm the king. I'm not the king of Spain. I'm the king of Britain. I'm not the king of Britain. I'm the king of Russia. We were divided among ourselves. So conquering us wasn't hard. And saving us wasn't hard. Even as the Moors over Spain, you had different city-states. This Moor reigned over this area. This Moor reigned over this area. This Moor reigned over, they were all divided among ourselves because of petty, trivial things, petty rivalries. The white man said, yo, this is the perfect time to destroy them. And they did it. When Israel fell, when King David and King Solomon were dead and gone, and we had beef among ourselves, do y'all know historically all nations rose and flourished when they fell? Do y'all know that? When the 12 tribes of Israel split into two, Edom grew. Ishmael grew. All of them grazed in power when we fell. When we unite and come into power, they shrink and lose their power. What's happening now is as this truth begins to grow, America is unraveling.
Right.
At the seams. Europe is fighting against itself. What's happening is this truth is beginning to spread, and the truth is spreading, and we're starting to rise up. And as we are rising up to who we are according to this Bible, the power structure that reigned over us is starting to crumble, fold, unravel. But you got them special house Negroes in the chat that try their hardest to fight against the reality of what is.
Can we get a script?
Yeah.
Daniel 2:44.
Yep, let's get that.
Come on. Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Yep.
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
This has not happened yet. So therefore, the guys over there in Israel can't be the guys, because this should have happened already, if that be the case. So the bottom line is that once Israel unites and comes together, it's happening now. It's happening gradually. As these kingdoms begin to crumble, there's one rising out of the ashes. That's what's happening right now. We're the phoenix that dies and just keeps on coming back over and over again. Over and over and over again, we come back. We get destroyed, come back. Get destroyed, come back. That's us.
This is an empire within an empire.
Right, we are an empire within an empire, right? A world within a world. That's who we are. That's what we are. Now, give me that video now about time. Watch this regarding, because brother mentioned, the guy, Rodney Pete mentioned DNA. Watch this. Come on, need sound, can't anything. Audio, come on, y'all.
Hey, that's from Massa, Rodney.
That's some Massa, Rodney. You listen to him. See, his eyes are blue. See, his eyes are blue too. See, like white Jesus.
Blue eyes, stringy.
Ancestry DNA, it was never about helping you find your family. They told you it was about reconnecting with your past. They told you it was about discovering your roots, your lineage, your history. They told you it was about finding long-lost relatives. They lied. Ancestry DNA was never about helping you find your family. It was about tracking bloodlines. It was about finding lost kings, rulers, and disruptors who once threatened the system. The ones who have returned in new bodies, new lifetimes, new identities.
Pause. The ones that returned in new bodies, new lifetimes, new identities. Because them same prophets that were around back then are around today. Especially the ones in North America.
That's
especially them. So that DNA testing stuff, Esau knows who's who and where's what and who's what and where's where. He knows. Read on. Play on.
Returned in new bodies, new lifetimes, new identities. Because history is not linear. It loops. And the rulers of today, they know that their old enemies are being reborn. And they will do anything to stop them from waking up. They can trace every bloodline, every descendant, every possible return of an old ruler, an exiled king, or a lost revolutionary. And if someone is born with the wrong DNA, a genetic signature that once belonged to a threat to their system, they know immediately. And they can stop them before they wake up. Do you really think the elite care if you're 5% Viking or 10% Italian?
So they know. The elites have the records. The elite have access to those things.
That's how they know they have a short time.
Yes, that's how they know.
She just said what Edra said. It loops.
Yeah, time. That's right. Yeah, exactly. History is not linear. It loops. The same ones that were around back then and righteous that rose up against the system are the same ones around today.
That's us.
That's us. So you guys, you're trying to fight. You can't fight against a burning house. It's burning, man. And our existence is the gasoline. That's all it is.
That's where that fire.
We're that fire, man. We're gonna keep it going.
Hey, the same house Negroes that was back then, they're back
now.
today.
Yes, yeah, you too. You Judas Iscariots, you back too. You Jasons,
Greek philosophers.
I saw you. All y'all back. All you house niggas is back. All of you, and you're gonna die just the same. Hopefully worse than you did last time.
Can we read Obadiah 18?
Yeah, let's get it.
Obadiah 18. Come on! And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble.
Yep.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it.
Not OHA spoke it. The Lord had spoken it. We are that fire.
Right.
The fire starts with the teachings, then eventually it leads into the actual destruction of this place, the nuclear destruction of this place. So we are that fire. And these nations, the elite, they understand not based upon just DNA, but based upon what you know, what you acquire, how you teach, how you move, how you mobilize the people, how you gather the people, how you carry yourselves, how you change lives, lead thousands, march through the streets by the thousands with black and brown men in order and structure who come from all different walks of life.
That's right.
And you gather in so-called black men and Hispanic men. You're not just gathering just black. Christ, the Bible's like, nah, he ain't the guy. He ain't the one. Because they're not just black folks. They're black, so-called black, Hispanic, they're American. And you're traveling around the world, reaching the diaspora. Now you onto something. You got certain books you're using that most black folks don't have knowledge of or use. I have not attended any academic studies or schools.
Right.
I just know. We just know these things. We research it.
The Spirit of the Lord.
That's the Spirit of the Lord. There's some special descendants in this room. There's special descendants that lead us.
Come on.
And the white men and the nations understand that. They know Aaron's sons when they hear him. They know David's sons when they hear him. They know Jonathan's sons. They know the Daniel. They know the Joel. They know the Isaiah, the Jeremiah. They know. Oh, that guy is something different. So what we going to do? Let's flood their community with drugs. Let's give them crack. Let's give them cocaine. Let's give them gangster music. Yep. Let's throw them in jail. Let's effeminize the men, masculinize the women, because they know in that race, that people, there's a God, there's a prophet, a leader among them. Let's put Planned Parenthood all throughout their communities. Put them in poor conditions so they can't rise again like they did before. But it ain't work. It did not work.
And they know also, like going back to COINTELPRO, when you look at COINTELPRO, they wanted to neutralize the black messiah.
Any potential black messiah.
That could electrify the people.
Yep. And that was here in America, Judah. So I understand why brothers are upset, because a lot of the tribes, give me Zechariah real quick about the tribes. I understand why Judah is upset about the other tribes speaking ill of us, because we paved the way for all the other tribes to come to America and flourish and so forth. And I understand that. I get the anger. I get the frustration. But you must understand that that Judah isn't the only tribe of Israel that underwent spiritual, psychological indoctrination of hating themselves and their people and worshiping a white God and being taught divisiveness. Right. It wasn't just Judah. It was the brothers over there in Nigeria, brothers over there in South Africa. But now South Africa is more woke, because their apartheid was 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. So they lived out recently our 1960s. So talking to them, they're like, yo, we know the white man's the devil. They know. Because their Jim Crow was 20 years ago. So they're more aware, cognizant. But the Native Americans or Hispanics who underwent colonialism under the Spanish and Portuguese, they were enslaved first and enslaved longer. Because the slave trade ended over there in South America in 1888. They were enslaved in 1492. So they're even more destroyed than us. So you can't be mad at them. You have to know your past to understand your present, to pave the way for your future. You have to understand your past. You must understand it.
Right.
The Bible tells you to understand it. But black folks are emotional, raised by a mama. I don't like Jamaicans, so they don't like me. You sound like a woman. Just be quiet. We have been destroyed. The slogan was, kill the Indian, keep the man. Kill the Negro, keep the man. It's nothing different. They had both blacks and Native Americans in indoctrinational institutes. Carlisle Institute and Hampton University. There's images and pictures of blacks and Native Americans being taught in school to work on the fields. Don't be a lawyer. Don't be a teacher. Don't be anything wise. Just remember the Malcolm X movie? Yeah. I want to be a lawyer. No, Malcolm, no. You're a black. You're a nigger. You should be a carpenter. Christ was a carpenter. Be a carpenter, and that destroyed him. He became a pimp, a drug dealer. That destroyed him. So imagine us as a race. Black people are so retarded today. Do y'all understand that Jim Crow ended 60 years ago? We got civil rights 60 years ago. Slavery ended officially, if you include sharecropping, 50 years ago. You think that 60 years of privileges can wipe away the damage of 400 years? Or 500 years if you count Spain and Portugal? You out of your freaking mind, man. Y'all don't know anything. What we got? Another text? Give me Zechariah 6:7.
You still want Zechariah?
Yeah, Zechariah 12 about Judah. Zechariah 12, you know what I want?
7, yes, sir.
Yeah, read that. 12 and 7, read that.
Zechariah chapter 12, verse 7. The Lord shall save the tents of Judah first.
So the Lord roused up Judah first, because Judah, the tribe of Judah, is the line from which Christ comes from, the line from which God himself is of. Christ is his son, Judah, Adam, all Judah.
That's right.
Judah. So Judah is the linchpin to unite all the 12 tribes. So Judah had to undergo the worst and fiercest tribulations and oppression, because the white man understood the potential of Judah firing up all the other 12 tribes. Behind the Black Panthers was the AIM movement, the Brown Berets, the young lords, the Black Panther movement in Madagascar, then the Black Panther movement in the Philippines,
Australia,
in Australia,
and India too.
India had a Black Panther party, because Judah is the spark.
That's right.
That will bring about the end of this world.
That's right.
And unite all the 12. So they have to create divisive methods to make all the tribes hate that one tribe. They had to.
So just relax.
Nah, man. All praises, man.
I'm gonna keep it to myself, Jess. So what we got here? Give me read on, talk about 12 again.
The Lord also shall save the tents of Judah first.
Save the tents of Judah first. Go ahead.
That the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah.
Do not what?
Do not magnify themselves against Judah.
Do not magnify themselves against Judah. So the Lord had to raise up Judah first with this truth, so that all the tribes will know, if it were not for Judah, I would not be in this truth. So it tells you that even in prophecy, that all the tribes will try to do what? Magnify themselves against Judah. Why? Because God said so. That's why you have all the tribes that speak ill about Judah. so-called Hispanics, the remnant of Israel all across the board, Madagascar, South Africa, Nigeria, Yoruba, Sierra Leone, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Mexico. The Lord says, I'm going to raise up Judah so the tribes, when they repent and keep these commandments and faith of Christ, they cannot do that anymore. As long as they're in the world, you in the world, they're going to always try to magnify themselves against us because we're disorganized, destroyed, divided. We were literally in the hands of the white man. We were fighting this man, fighting this man, neck and neck, fighting him. Give me Genesis 49. So I understand why our people will be mad because if we're not for the black man and his advancements and black women in America and our advancements, the other tribes are not be able to reap the benefits that they have today. But it's prophesied that the Lord was going to raise up Judah first with this truth so the other tribes can't magnify themselves against us. But as long as you're in the world, they're going to do it because you simple as hell, celebrating white man holidays, right? Twerking, popping your ass all around, listening to nigga mumble music, or long eyelashes, Pennywise the clown fingernails. As long as you like that, wearing fake up on your face. Damn. Wearing, what do they call that thing? What do they call that? What do they call it? Not makeup, it's a movie. They call it, not prop. Aesthetics. Yeah. You rocking aesthetics, movie aesthetics. This is Judah here. Damn. Outside the truth. In the truth, in the truth, they can't badmouth you. Outside the truth, you give them right to. In the truth, I'm going to say it again. In the truth, they can't badmouth Judah. Outside the truth, they can. I'm Judah. And I despise niggas in America. They are the most dumbest, vilest, wicked niggas I've dealt with in my life is my own kind. They're the worst in the world. In the world. Not the truth. The truth too when they leave. But in the world. Judah is the worst in the world. The worst.
Right.
In the truth, it changes. The perception changes. If it were not for this truth, I would despise, to be honest. If it were not for this truth, I would despise my people. I'm going to tell you straight. Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all you can name five white folks you hate. As opposed to niggas you have beef with in the world.
Yeah. In your own hood.
You name five white folks you have problems with so much more than niggas you was in the world. Name them. You can't name them. Your biggest beef and problems are being robbed and shot at was by niggas. Mm-hmm. White folks are the last. Cops, okay. Police, fine. But your biggest adversary, black man and brown man, you know is your own kind. You know it was. Mm-hmm. It was not white folks. So some of y'all from the South, you might argue, no, white folks, fine. I'm talking about America. I'm talking about in terms of like, when it comes to your beef or your ops, it ain't white folk. It's your own. Shady, shiftless, rob you. They will steal from you. Have your chain on and go, you lost your chain? Where is it? I hope you find your wallet. Yep. Meanwhile, your wallet's in their pocket. That's black people.
Yeah, facts.
Damn.
Facts. If not for this Bible, bro. If not for this Bible, everyone in this room would have a hatred for their people. For real. I did. I had it. I had one. I had it because I said these niggas are the worst. Because I was raised around it all the time. Yep. I couldn't stand it. I said, this is some niggas. This is nonsense. But now I said, okay. Now the Bible, I said, oh, now I understand. Now I understand why we're like this. Because of the Bible. If it were not for this Bible, I would despise us. So I get it. I understand why Jamaicans speak bad about, Jamaicans is evil as hell too. But I understand why Jamaicans badmouth us and Puerto Ricans and Cubans. We all have our own bad bunch among us, all the tribes. But I speak for me when I say Judah, I know why Judah. Because you examine Judah in the 60s as opposed to Judah today, that's a big step down. The degeneracy is at an all-time high. All right, now, give me Deuteronomy 33.
You want it 49 or?
Oh, 49, Genesis 49, thank you.
Genesis 49, verse 8.
Yeah.
8.
Come on.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Read again.
Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
They will praise you in this truth, not in the world. Go ahead.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemy.
Read it again.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemy.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. We are going to be in close proximity to the white man and fight against them for civil rights, civil liberties, freedoms. We open the doors. We open the floodgates for liberties and freedoms that all the other tribes are allowed to leech on now. Right. I get it. I understand it. But but the other tribes will praise us when we bring forth this truth to them.
Right.
Not cry about being foundational. God don't care about that. America's going to burn its foundation. America's going to burn at its foundation when the Lord returns. America is going to burn. So the foundation of America don't matter to me. It's going to burn regardless. Read on.
Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
Your father's children, the other tribes, shall bow down before you. Going into Christ first and foremost, and Judah. Go ahead.
Judah is a lion's whelp.
Judah is or was during Fred Hampton's time, Oakley Carmichael's time, Huey P. Newton's time, what's his name? Bobby Seale's time. We were a lion. Malcolm's time.
Medgar Evers.
Medgar Evers' time. Bobby
Stokely Carmichael.
Or Kwame Ture. His time. We were a lion. Fierce. Go ahead.
From the prey, my son, thou art gone up.
And to the prey, we went up to fight against them. Resist against them. Fight against them. Go ahead for our rights. Go ahead.
He stooped down. He couched as a lion.
Did we stoop down to attack? We couch as a lion? Go ahead.
And as a old lion.
Then what happened to us?
Who shall rouse him
then
up?
Then as a what?
Who shall
no,
rouse
before
him?
that. As a
and
what?
As an old lion.
Then we went from that to we became an old lion. What's an old lion? Drugs, integration, assimilation, Christianity, politics, fame, money, drugs, mass incarceration, killing off our leaders. We became an old lion. They killed Fred Hampton. They locked up Huey P. Newton. He got hooked on drugs. Kwame Ture had to run off and go into exile. They were going to kill him next. Medgar Evers got shot. Young Lords got disbanded after a while. Black Panthers got disbanded after a while. AIM faded into black. Brown Berets faded into black. You had Geraldo Rivera. He got a job. He was a young lord. Geraldo Rivera was a young lord. He got a job as on a TV.
Yeah.
Destroyed. Money. He got destroyed.
I think it's called Geraldo Show.
Geraldo Show. Yeah, the Geraldo Show. Geraldo Rivera, yeah. Give me Baruch 3 and 10. Old Lion. I'll show you Old Lion right now.
Then you had Nixon, who instituted the war on drugs
in
71.
Baruch 3 and 10, I think it is.
Baruch chapter 3, verse 10.
I think.
Come on! How happeneth it, Israel, that thou art in thine enemy's land?
Right there. How it happened to Israel that you are in your enemy's land. Go ahead.
That thou art waxen old.
What happened to us?
Waxen old.
We waxed old. Go ahead.
In a strange country.
In a strange America. Strange country. Go ahead.
That thou art defiled with the dead.
We are defiled. We became dead. Spiritually dead. We became defiled. Integration, assimilation. Defiled with the dead, the nations. Go ahead.
Verse 11. That thou art counted with them that go down into the grave.
No life. We're alive, but no spirit. Go ahead.
Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom.
We have forsaken our God and his laws. Now, give me the page 410. You got that page up there? I see you got page 410. Zoom into that. Last page of the day. Read that. The stage was to expand.
The stage was to expand steadily in the coming years. Again, it is due to the character of this combination that individual independence was established in Spain and kept the new kingdom, in its civil and secular relations at least, the most democratic of monarchies. Conquerors and conquered, strangers and natives, all united by the same misfortunes, forgot their ancient feuds, aversions, and distinctions. There was but one name, one law, one state, one language. All were equal in this exile. Other causes in the later history have led to the oppression of the Spanish people. But the poorest mountaineer still calls himself a hidalgo and addresses his penniless companions as Don, a Latin title of courtesy.
Yeah, like a Don Juan, like Bishop Don Juan, or the Don of the Godfather, Don. That's where that comes from. Those Italians, that's them. We conquered them. And they rose up as a mafia. That's them. Don, like a king. Go ahead.
A Latin title of courtesy, which marks no distinction of blood or station.
Go ahead. So among the Edomites, they were all equal. They were all equality among them. Go ahead.
It is also worthy of special observation that in the cave of Covadonga,
watch this,
we may faintly discern the origin of the modern Spanish language.
Wait, so we're going to read about how Spanish came into existence. Come on! Because remember, I said earlier that even though they were all poor, living among themselves, they were all one. That's democracy. Watch this. In Covadonga, it says the origin of the modern Spanish language. Watch this.
In the words of Ticknor, there indeed the purity of the Latin tongue.
Of the what?
Of the Latin tongue.
So the Spaniards, which were Romans, set there by Julius Caesar, they originally spoke the Latin tongue. Watch.
Which they had spoken for so many ages.
Was what?
Was finally lost through the neglect of its cultivation.
Because they got pushed in those caves. They start to forget that Latin. Go ahead.
Which was a necessary consequence.
Of what?
Of the miseries that had oppressed them.
Us. We conquered them and taught them to speak Arabic. So they took their Latin and bits of Arabic and merged it together, and you have Spanish. That's what happened. Latin died because we conquered them. Go ahead.
The numerous dialects of the congeries of fugitives were combined into one and give beauty and variety to that noble Castilian.
Castilian is Spaniard Spanish that you Hispanics wish you spoke, which you don't. Most of y'all don't speak. Y'all speak Spanglish. Go ahead.
Which has no peer among modern languages for its simplicity and harmony.
Right. So the Castilian is the diluted Latin of old. The Castilian Spanish, the real Spaniards, okay, that you Hispanics brag about today. It's freaking slave language. That's a cave language. I'll say it again. Spanish is a caveman language, just like it's a caveman language. Okay. So
you had a text, Deacon.
Yeah, we got. Land right here.
Shalom leadership. Am I mistaken? But weren't the Edomites in early Breton descendants of Rome who stayed after its fall? I remember reading that.
Read again.
Shalom leadership. Am I mistaken? But weren't the Edomites in early Breton descendants of Rome who stayed after its fall? I remember reading that.
We do have a book that lets you know that Isabella and all them, they're pretty much Romans.
Oh, King Ferdinand and Isabella were Romans, yeah. Well, I'm not sure what he means by Breton, though. He means early Breton.
No, some of Caesar's men. Yeah, we had a garrison over there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rome colonized
Germanic. They were Germanic.
Yeah. I didn't understand the question, so I couldn't answer it properly. Y'all got it? Y'all answered it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a portion in the southern part.
Right.
Yeah. Anything else?
The Jews and Moors were same people.
The same people,
and ruled Spain. Does that mean they escaped Arab slave trade to get to Spain?
No, they did not. What they did was they did what most black folks do. And you can't beat them, join them. So they joined the military, and we were the majority of the Arab or Islamic military, and we were used or utilized by the Arabs to conquer Spain. And eventually we took over as our own empire. It was the Umayyad Empire first. Umayyad, that's the Arab. Then you had the Amavirids, and you had someone else, another one. I can't think of them right now. Before that, was it Umayyad? Was the Arabs Umayyad?
Yeah, that was the Umayyad, and then you had
one more, and then Amavirids.
Yes.
So go type in Amavirids real fast. Amavirids, ALMO.
There's another one with the A.
Yeah, it's an A. I just can't think of it. But we were the majority of the military, and the Arabs were the sultans, and they were the generals. But we were the majority of the military, and we did not get along with the Arabs out in the military. We didn't like each other at all.
The Almohads.
Almohads, right. So the Umayyads were the Arabs that used us to conquer Spain. You had a Simeonite named El Tariq.
Yes, sir.
And Tarif. And then you had the Umayyad, and then the what do you call it?
Abbasid?
No.
Wasn't it Abbasid?
That was the Arabs, wasn't it? That was the Arabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Arabs. Yeah, there you go. Abbasid. That's after Umayyad.
Yeah.
So after Umayyad, then Abbasid, then Fatimid is still them again. Those are Muslim. That's just Muslim empires. Go up again. So you had the Umayyad, and you had what is it called again? The A again. You said it again.
Almohad.
Almohad. Yes, you had the Umayyad, the Almohad, and Amavirid. The Umayyad, the Almohad, and the Amavirid were the Moors took over. We became the dominant rulers over the Islamic Empire, and you had people like King Mansa Musa. That was us too. He was our people. Took over. We became the governing power structure. You know how we do. If you're in your military, eventually we're gonna take over. We did it in India. We did it as Septimius Severus. You don't put us in certain positions, so we will, take over. And of course, that wasn't due to us taking over. That was us. That was them raising us up because we were so fierce and powerful. This is Almohad dynasty was a powerful Berber, which means Jake, West Berber, Muslim Empire, 12th century, 13th, and then that rose in Morocco, overthrown. Okay, it came after Amavirids.
Yeah, Amavirids was after Umayyad.
Yeah, so Umayyad first, Amavirids is us, and then Almohads. Why? That's us fighting each other again. Mm-hmm. All right? I went over this way back.
Yeah.
I went over this years ago. You gotta go through the channel, go through my old videos. I go through that whole history about us ruling and so forth, and fighting each other, things like that. So I'm gonna land right there. Hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. You guys had a good time pissing me off in the audience. It's okay. It was edification. It was very helpful. All praises. So hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. Hope I answered your questions. Oh, go. The announcements. Yeah, announcements.
Hey, yeah, real quick. Show them things. Hey, but before that, man, listen. This right here is the best historical show in the world. I don't care who said. Listen, you're not gonna get this information nowhere else. There's no other YouTube. There's no other TikTok. Listen. Aside from biblical smoke, which we also touch on things like this at times, this is the best. So, brothers and sisters, be sure to share, like, subscribe, especially share with the so-called scholars that you guys may know. They need some more learning. So, all praise to the Most High. Big up to this class. In history, as you know, we are on, what's that? We are IUIC Philadelphia. Excuse me, I'm sorry, the mic is off. IUIC Philadelphia in the classroom. Donate to our Hidden History PayPal. IUIC Philadelphia, IsraelUnite.org.
Stop.
Donate.
Had them write to us regarding that dictionary.
Yes, sir.
Reach out to that email right there. IUIC Philadelphia at IsraelUnite.org. If you want to give us a dictionary, reach out to us to that email regarding where to send it to. It will send, and we'll reach out to you regarding the dictionary. IUIC.Philadelphia at IsraelUnite.org. If you want to send us those things or an address to send it to, we'll give it to you through that means, okay?
Yes, sir.
So thanks again. Those of you who I'm not sure who it was that's donating it, but thank you very much. I appreciate your contributions. We will utilize it. All praise to the Most High. Thank you once again.
Yep. With that being said, any other books concerning history that you think might help, hey, reach out. But all praises. Thank you. Last but not least, subscribe to the IUIC TV. Get the exclusive content from our leadership of IUIC. So all praise to the Most High for our leadership. Our missing persons, so we got, what's that? Kayam? How you spell that name?
Kayamani
Stokes. Kayamani Stokes. I guess is a female. Last seen, what was that? Okay.
She's 17.
Last seen, 17 years old. Last seen on December 17, 2025. Look at this, man. Today, this was recent, man. Wow. This is a shame, man. Our people still missing, going
5
missing.
5 days ago.
And the parents, I don't know, man. Thank God for this truth, man. We definitely watch out our children, man. We have to. But anyway, she was last seen wearing a cream-colored jacket, black shirt, and pants, okay? Y'all already know. If y'all see anything, know anything, contact your local authority concerning this, and make sure you put that complaint in, man. We got to find our lost ones.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Now we got the Land Fund, IUIC Nationhood at Israel.org. In the notes section, put land, that is to donate towards our second portion of this mission, which is to build on the land that we just purchased, 40 acres.
Don't forget to donate. When we tell y'all we about this business, man, we about this business, 10 toes down on it. And we say we're going to buy land, we buy land, we got the land. We say we're going to buy a building, we get buildings, we build buildings. You've seen the buildings. Right. You've seen the land. We don't play games. Right. We don't ride around with Maseratis and Bentleys and G-Wagons. We don't do that up here. Fact. All right? We, when people donate to us and give their willful contributions, we show and prove. So thank you for your donations. If it were not for you, it would not be possible to travel throughout these lands and reach our people. That's all thanks to your kind and loving donations and contributions. We want to thank you once again. All praise to the Most High. Donate. Okay.
So clap your hands for yourselves for all you that have donated, man. No matter what it is, and there's nothing too small. Donate. All right. So here we are. We're seeking for assistance to enhance our national broadcast. Kindly spare a minute to provide feedback by answering 5 brief questions.
Yeah, just write in the comments. I blame Manny. That's what I do.
Yes.
If I have a bad day at work, I blame Manny. If I wake up tired, I blame Manny. I blame Manny if I wake up. If I have a hard day at work.
If I stub my toe.
If my son breaks something in the house, I just say, "Damn it, Manny."
Damn it, Manny.
Yeah, just blame Manny. All right, that's it.
Hey, I'll praise to the Lord. The team did good today, you know.
You did a good job today.
Should we blame Manny for that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, blame Manny for even for a good job, blame Manny.
I'll praise you. So there you go. Scan that and do that, Israel. With that, that's it.
All praises. All right, so Lord's will, we'll see y'all again. Hopefully Lord's will next week. Life lasts. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. And with that, we're going to say shalom. Y'all got me cursing up here. I got to relax and calm myself down. I can't guarantee I'm going to stop. But I'm gonna try to keep it rated G for the children. PG for the children. Yeah, all praises. Shalom, Most High Christ bless. Until next time.
Shalom.